My name is Haruto Shiratori. On the day of the wedding, I was experiencing a despair I'd never experienced before. Why hasn't Mommy arrived yet?
I can't reach her at all.
Maybe something happened on the way?
Shall we look for her?
Come to think of it, Koda hasn't arrived yet either. What is he doing when we need help? I don't think we need to look for him. I got a message from Mommy and from Koda.
I can no longer get married. I want to live my life with Koda from now on. I'm sorry.
What's going on? My fiancé, who stood me up at the wedding, apparently eloped with a man I know very well. The man I know so well is my own brother. I don't understand. It's not like someone is forcing her to get married. If she loved someone, she should have told me before. Haruto, you knew? Of course not.
I didn't know. I didn't know either. I thought she liked Haruto-kun.
The ceremony is cancelled. I'm gonna explain the situation to all the invited guests and ask them to have a normal dinner since we're here. I'll have to return the congratulatory gifts too. It was a very sad day. Mommy said she wanted to become a housewife after marriage and resigned 1 month before the ceremony. But we were originally colleagues from the same office. So naturally, I invited people from work, and just imagining going to work on Monday depresses me. Mommy's parents apologized profusely and said they would pay for the entire wedding. But I couldn't ask them to take all the responsibility if the person she eloped with was my brother. We agreed that both families would pay for the ceremony on a 50-50 basis and that Mommy and Koda would be made to take responsibility as soon as they were found. I'm going home first then.
Are you okay? Why don't you come to our house? It must be hard.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna let something like this drive me crazy. I don't want people to worry about me right now. Ugh. Crying? Where's that coming from? I looked for the voice and there it was. Oh, is something wrong?
My marriage partner didn't show up.
What? Is this wedding hall cursed?
What? Cursed?
I mean, I was supposed to get married today too. But my wedding partner eloped with my brother, so the ceremony was canceled.
What? Your partner didn't show up either? What? So what did you do about the people who came to the wedding?
I explained the situation, returned the congratulatory gifts, and had them have a normal dinner party. I didn't want to waste the food, but I don't feel like participating, so I'm going home.
I see. I guess I should do that and go home too.
Then let's go to karaoke afterwards. I don't feel like going back to the room I used to live with my ex-fiancé, and more than anything, I feel like screaming. I think you're the only one who can understand how I'm feeling right now, so how about joining me?
I'm coming. Will you wait for me?
Okay, I'll wait for you at the cafe in front of the wedding venue. Since you have to change, return the congratulatory gifts and apologize to the other parents and all that.
Yes, I'm getting fired up. I'll go clean up. What's your name?
My name is Haruto Shiratori.
Shiratori-kun, I'm Rina Mugino. I don't know how long it will take, but please wait for me.
Afterwards, I waited for her at the cafe as promised. Mugino-san, who had finished dressing and cleaning up, arrived. 2 hours later.
Thank you for waiting.
Shall we go?
Oh, I might sing a song about wishing the world's destruction today. Is that okay?
Sure. I've been making a list of songs I can shout while waiting for you. So we went to the karaoke room and we cried and sang. And 5 hours later, a friendship was born. What? You already registered the marriage?
Yes. We registered our marriage yesterday. What the hell is he thinking?
Maybe a sudden change of heart. In my case, I'm thinking they all got excited about naughty love and got themselves fired up.
Oh, that's possible. It could be a possibility for my case too. They don't think about the trouble they might cause other people. They seem to think that their life is dramatic and romantic.
Am I supposed to go to work on Monday?
I know. They'll definitely feel sorry for us. It pains me for people to feel sorry for me right now. It's so depressing to think that everyone is going to treat me like I'm a tumor.
Yeah,
Hey, Shiratori-kun, let's exchange contact information. Let me complain to you when I have a hard time at work. Of course, I'll listen to your complaints too.
Oh, I like that. But first, let's meet after work on Monday. Monday's gonna be a tough day for us, so...
Sure. Let's meet at my favorite pub. I'll send you a message later with the location.
We exchanged contact information in parted ways. The feeling of having a friend was a big relief for me. Monday. Shiratori? Good morning. I'm sorry about what happened on Saturday. No, it's okay. More importantly, are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are you fine? Yes, I'm fine. Well, I'm glad to see you're doing better than I thought you would. Sure enough, when I went to work the next week, people were worried about me. Even people I hadn't invited to the ceremony had heard about me. I could hear people speculating about why my fiancé had betrayed me. I was honestly having a hard time, but I feel a little better now that I have something to talk about with Magino-san.
That's crazy how people are speculating about the cause of your fiancé's betrayal. Why are they assuming Shiratori-kun is the cause?
I'd like to know what I did to deserve this.
I was told that too. Maybe you put pressure on him before marriage that made him want to run away? What do you mean?
Wow, how insensitive. The more pressure they're under, the more they'll blame others and get away with it.
Right. I'm glad you're here, Shiratori-kun. It's hard to be pity, but it's also annoying not to be cared for, so I've been emotionally unstable.
I know it's all in the mind of the receiver, but it's hard no matter what they say.
Hey, can I talk to you again sometime?
I'd really appreciate it too. We met a few times after that to drink and complain. The heartbreak was hard to take, but we were able to go on with our lives. I think we were saved by each other's presence. 2 months later, Mommy and Kodo were found by good conscience. You need to pay for the wedding, and you need to pay Haruto's alimony.
You're gonna pay back everything we put up.
Kodo, you too. I won't tolerate this kind of dishonesty just because you're family.
Both of you apologize to Haruto properly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I won't forgive you. Did these two think I would forgive them if they apologized, after causing so much trouble for so many people? After that, the two of them began a hard life in an old apartment while paying off their debt. However, one day, Mommy suddenly came to my house as if life was too hard. She even went to the trouble of finding the place I moved to.
I still love you. I'll break up with your brother, so please, give me another chance.
When your parents took you back, did you not hear me say I'd never forgive you?
I know you're angry, but I'll do my best to make you believe in me again, Haruto.
I know there are times when circumstances can lead to betrayal, but how can someone who runs away be someone worth trusting in the future? I'm sorry, but I don't care about you anymore. If anything, I don't like you. If you even feel a little bit sorry for me, then pay your parents back the money as soon as you can. And don't ever show your face in front of me again. The next day after work, I invited Magino-san to the batting center. Of course, I did it to complain about Mommy's advances. Why does she think we can get back together?
Seriously? I mean, can you hear me out? My boyfriend came home yesterday and said he wants to get back together with me. And his reasons were so pathetic. He said he was going to marry a new woman, but he had his wedding blues and ran away.
Oh, so you're gonna start over?
No way. I told him to write the divorce papers and told him. Don't ever show your face again. His parents paid for the entire wedding and sold their house to pay me alimony. And when I got home, he was crying that he'd been disowned. Like I care.
I see. Oh, I might be a little relieved.
I'll never get married again. I mean, I don't think I could even if I wanted to. And it's too much trouble to explain why I'm divorced.
You didn't even have a marriage life.
Right? I didn't even get to experience marriage, and now I'm divorced. It's almost funny.
I understand you, Makino-san.
Thanks.
After that, our relationship continued for 2 years. I think the person of the opposite sex I spent the most time with was Magino-san, and for Magino-san, it was me. At first, we were just two people who became friends because of the same tragic event. But there were many occasions when I felt comfortable with her. Hey, Magino-san, You used to say you'd never get married again. Do you still think that?
I don't know. I might consider it if someone could reassure me enough that I wouldn't have to relive those feelings of insecurity.
Not even if it's me? I was gradually falling in love with Magino-san. I'll wait until the wounds heal. I'll wait forever. So, if you think I'm trustworthy, please think about it.
I've been trusting Shiratori-kun for 2 years now.
Could you get married to me then?
Are you fine with a woman whose groom ran away from her on the day of the wedding?
And we got married. We've already been together through thick and thin. There are no worries. We can laugh and talk about that day too. My name is Kaito Fuji, 28 years old. I don't meet a lot of girls, so I decided to join a marriage hunting bus tour. Huh? You're also a participant of Sekai No Fushigi Happy Tour? How old are you? 28. Huh, same as me. Where'd you go to college? Yatsuba University? Huh? That's totally different from me. I'm from Waseo University. Is he trying to brag? I see, that's great. I was sitting next to a man on the bus on the way to the meeting place of the bus tour for marriage hunting, and he was a participant of the same bus marriage activity tour. He had a pamphlet at the same tour, so I talked to him. But I didn't enjoy talking to him at all. I hope we get to the meeting place of the tour soon. If it was a woman on the same tour instead, it could have been an opportunity to start a romance. My name is Uchida. And you are? I'm Fuji. Why is the first person I introduce myself to a guy? I'm a manager in the product development department of Yurio Foods. What about you? He works for a famous food company. I own a pub. A pub, huh? All food businesses seem to be difficult to manage these days. The income depends on the sales of the restaurant, doesn't it? Well, fortunate for me, I don't have any income problems. Yeah, it must be nice to have a steady income if you work for a company. Yes, and it's easier to support a family. I feel like I'm being implicitly told that it's hard to support a family when you're self-employed. Will the woman you choose to marry help out at the pub? No, I think it's fine if they're already working a job they want to do if they have something they want to do. If she works at the pub with me, I'll be happy too, though. In other words, you both need to work. Well, if your income is unstable, it's better to have your wife work too. Well, with my income, it's okay if she wants to be a housewife. This guy, is he trying to say that he and I are on different levels? Before arriving at the meeting place, Uchida-san proudly talked about himself and appealed, I'm more amazing than you. I can't believe there's a guy like this on the same bus tour. I was mentally damaged even before participating in the tour. Maybe it was a strategy to reduce the number of rivals by giving me mental damage. Damn, I won't lose! First we all met at a private venue. Then we got on the bus.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to depart for Sekai No Fushigi Happy Tour. Please enjoy chatting freely with the person next to you until the next destination. We will change seats when we depart from the next destination.
Hi, I'm Kaito Fuji.
Hi, I'm Mio Yamada. I heard you're an owner of a pub, Fuji-san. I have an image that you meet a lot of women. Why did you participate in this bus tour?
For some reason, our pub only has male customers. The female customers all have partners, and we only have male staff. So there are no opportunities to meet new people.
Oh, I see.
Pubs have an image of having a lot of encounters. I wonder if working at a proper company has a better image. Huh? Uchida-san's seat doesn't look exciting at all. From the way the bus ride to the meeting place was going, I thought he would proudly talk about himself to the ladies as well. In the meantime, the bus arrived at our destination, a peach orchard. We enjoyed picking peaches. Fuji-san, when was the last time you had a girlfriend? Why is Uchida-san asking me that? You've never had a girlfriend? I have. The last girlfriend I had was about 5 years ago. You haven't had a girlfriend for 5 years. I guess pub owners ain't popular with the ladies. We have a lot of male customers and our staff is all male, so I don't have a chance to meet anyone. Oh, you were talking about that on the bus earlier. Why are you listening to my conversation? Focus on your marriage hunt. And then I got on the bus again and started a conversation with another woman. Lucky for me, the woman seated next to me was my type and we hit it off. We had a lot of fun talking.
Oh my, Fuji-san, you are an interesting person.
I'm glad to hear you say so. Chiori Ono-san might be good.
Marrying you would make for a happy family.
Well, that's the first time anyone has said that to me. For a long time, I've had many women tell me that they don't think of me as more than a friend. Oh no, Ono-san is my type. People around me are getting excited too. But the people next to me seem to be quiet. Huh? Again? Uchida-san's seat doesn't look like they're having fun at all. The tour continued. We arrived at Sekafushi Flower Park. There we had lunch. Oh? Uchida-san is being talked to by a woman? He wasn't talking at all on the tour bus. But I wonder if he's the type of person who only talks to the women he targets. Uchida-san moved away from the woman? Why is he coming this way? Fuji-san! He can't be more than a friend? So you're just a nice guy, huh? What? People say being nice to everyone makes it hard for the person you actually like to understand your feelings. Why are you coming here to talk to me, Uchida-san? Why don't you talk to the woman next to you? Who cares who I talk to? No, Uchida-san. You didn't talk to any women on the bus. What are you doing here? Aren't you here for marriage hunting? That's right, but... Are you trying to say that I came here for something other than to marriage hunt? I am not the kind of person who comes here to mock everyone. Uchida-san, could it be? Are you the type of person who gets nervous in front of women and can't talk? What, seriously? You were so proud of yourself on the bus ride to the meeting place. You seemed so confident, but you're not good at talking to women? I can't help it. I get so nervous. What? You're crying? I was so nervous at our first meeting that I couldn't talk to anyone. I didn't know what to do when they tried to talk to me. As you can imagine, I've never had a girlfriend. Why don't you just laugh now? What? So negative. I'm sorry. I was just surprised. I didn't mean to make fun of you. You seem to be very good at promoting yourself, so I just assumed you were good at promoting yourself to women as well. With women, I can't do it. But you're handsome. So even if you're not good at appealing to women, they will talk to you, won't they? From there, you can get to know each other little by little. Don't you have a better chance than me who can only be friends with women? Yeah, it would be nice to have female friends. I don't even have any female friends. Well, from my girlfriend's point of view, wouldn't you feel safer if you didn't have any female friends? Why am I trying to console you, Cheetah-san? Fuji-san, you are so kind. You seem to have good communication skills, too. I envy you. I can't leave him alone.
Would you like to talk?
Yes. Why are you running away? You're at a marriage hunt. I don't know how to talk. Oh man, if you're not good at talking, just listen. They say women like men who listen well. Yoshida-san here is an outstanding person who became a manager of Uraruro Foods Company at the young age of 28. I know the company very well, but to be able to become a manager at the age of 28 in a company of that size is quite impressive.
Wow. Please, tell me more about Uchida-san.
Yoshida-san is a little shy, but once he gets used to it, he talks a lot.
You're shy. That's cute.
Cute? Just talk to him a lot until he gets used to you. He'll open up to you eventually.
There are games like that, aren't there? Then I'll try my best to talk to him.
I realized that I was assisting Uchida-san, putting myself aside. I thought to myself, why did I go on this tour? However, when I saw Uchida-san getting better and better at talking, I wanted to support him even more. And I had a growing parental love inside me that wanted to support him until he matched with someone. Yup.
When you get on the bus, write down the number of the person you are interested in on the coupling card. After that, we will tally the numbers and announce the couples. Fuji-san, are you friends with Uchida-san?
Ono-san. No, we're not friends. We took the same bus to the meeting place, so we talked a lot. But this is the first time we've met.
What? You were taking care of someone you've never met before? Isn't that too kind?
I couldn't leave him alone. I know it's stupid.
But I think that's attractive.
What? I dedicated my free time to Yoshida-san, but my marriage hunting bus tour wasn't over yet. On the bus ride home, to my surprise, Ono-san and I became a couple. And Yoshida-san was able to become a couple with a woman he talked to during his free time.
Thank you all for your hard work. Please get home safely. Fuji-san, I'm going to have a drink at your store on my next day off. I heard they have a great selection of delicious sake, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, please come. I'll be waiting for you with some great sake.
And, after the store closes, can I go to your house, Fuji-san?
Of course! Fuji-san! What? Yoshida-san? What is it? Thank you for today, and I'm sorry for being sarcastic on the bus to the meeting place. What? Oh. I was nervous because I'm not confident in getting married, so I was jealous because you seemed to play it really cool. And yet you kindly extended your hand to a guy like me. It made me realize how small of a man I am. Fuji-san, you are an amazing person. I think the woman who marries you will be happy. Thank you very much. I became good friends with Uchida-san, and he became a regular customer at our restaurant. He also started using my restaurant for dinners with his business partners and company drinking parties. And we continue to have a good relationship. I am also in a relationship with Ono-san, with whom I became a couple. And all the things I gained from that marriage-hunting bus tour are irreplaceable. My name is Koki Yoshizumi. I'm 28 years old. I have a younger sister who's a little older than me, and she finally graduated from college the other day, and is now a member of the workforce.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning, Mitsuka. What's the matter? You don't have a date today, do you? Aren't you too dressed up?
But I'm going with Yuma-san, so I need to put a lot of effort into my outfit.
If you say that, I won't say anything.
Oh, he's here.
Good morning, Mitsuka! Wow, you look so cute!
Really? I'm glad I dressed up.
You guys aren't going on a date, are you? This is Yuma Kaminaga. He's a former senior at the same university as Mitsuka. They've been dating since Mitsuka started college. She's been in love with Mitsuka ever since she got a job, even after she had an accident that left her in a wheelchair, and they're already engaged. Yuma-kun, you guys are gonna look for a rental apartment today, right? Oh yes! We've been waiting to do that for a long time, but we've been working hard until we get our lives in order. I want to marry Mitsuka for sure, so I want to start living together.
But I'm in a wheelchair, so I might cause trouble for you, Yuma-san. You supported me in college, but it might be more difficult if we live together. You won't dislike me, will you?
Of course not. How can I dislike such a lovely wife by my side?
Yuma-san, I like you.
Do things like that when it's just the two of you. I'm glad to have someone like you by Mitsuka's side, though. Just to let you know we can help you too, so you can rely on us more, you know? Even my dad can help you find a place to live. Thank you very much! But if we're gonna live together, we'd like to do as much as we can ourselves. He's a really nice guy, even if he likes Mitsuka a little too much at times. I see. Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Let me know if you need anything. My parents are going out because it's a holiday. Mitsuka is looking for a place to live with her fiancé. I'm alone in the house with no one to hang out with. It's a little lonely. By the way, I was shaken to my core when I heard that Mitsuka had an accident. And when I heard that she couldn't use her legs anymore, I panicked as if it happened to me. Fortunately, Mitsuka was surrounded by kind people and was able to get a job and lead an ordinary life. The inside of the house and the entrance were renovated so that she can live normally in a wheelchair, but she was able to do so because this is her home. I hope they find a good place soon. But they came back earlier than I expected. What's wrong? Please listen, it's the worst! Did something happen? And Yuma-kun is always calm. I've never seen him so angry. Yuma, tell me what happened. Excuse me? I'd like to find an apartment for rent for the two of us.
Yes, please.
Oh, a rental apartment? There is none.
What? No! I mean, we didn't even tell you what the requirements are yet.
There is none. Please leave. You two are looking for a wheelchair-accessible apartment, right? There is none.
Well, wait a minute. This is a rental agency, isn't it? This is a place to introduce properties. You're not even gonna try to find something? You don't have all the properties memorized, do you?
Well, yes, but you're looking for disability-accessible apartments, right? You can't find places like that very often.
Isn't it the job of a real estate agent to search for them?
You may not be able to imagine the difficulty of finding such a rare property, but, let's say we are lucky enough to find a place that seems good. If you tell the homeowner that you are in a wheelchair, most of the places refuse. Mostly because they don't want people to damage the walls or floors with a wheelchair. In case of a fire or earthquake, you can't evacuate the building in case of an emergency, and other residents can't help you. You should understand what it's like for us to waste our time on this wasteful work when we already know that.
What?
Well, don't get so emotional. You're pointing the finger in the wrong direction. You didn't seem to know, so I just told you the truth. If we have time to waste, we'd rather spend it dealing with our regular customers.
Well, what an awful thing to say!
Disabled people are rare, so it's only natural that you can only live in a limited number of places since you are in a wheelchair. You are not a regular person, so please, don't ask for too much. Goodbye.
That's what happened.
What do you mean, don't ask for too much because you're not a regular person? I didn't put myself in a wheelchair, you know. Am I not a regular person?
Matsuka, you're a regular person. No different from the rest of us, so let's just forget about it, okay? I won't forgive her! Not in Matsuka like that! I checked her name on the nameplate, and she's a woman named Sosuke Oki. I see. Tomorrow is Sunday, so you're off, right? I'll go with you this time. What? You're going too, Koki-san? This is something I can't ignore, and I have to make up for the hurt Matsuka went through. So the next day I decided to go with them. Wait, there's another rental agency across the street. She's pretty. Excuse me? I heard you couldn't show my sister a place to rent.
It's you again. You brought your brother this time.
Oike, it's her. How come you can't introduce them to a property when you're a rental agency?
You heard from your sister, haven't you? Being in a wheelchair makes it difficult to get approval from the homeowner.
Well, I'm sure you're right. At any rate, please try to find one. If you can't find it, we'll give up.
I think it's going to be difficult. I hear that such properties are rare, even in our industry.
I know it's difficult, but could you at least try, please?
So insistent. Well, it's not easy to find disability-accessible apartments, and even if you could find one, the rent would be high, so it would be difficult for a normal earner.
I see. Abandoning one's duties is out of the question. Could you call the manager of this store? This is who I am.
Huh? What? Sekai House's executive?
My father is a representative. This is a rental agency under the same conglomerate. I'll talk to the branch manager. The branch manager rushed over after receiving the report. We apologize for the rudeness. Come on, Oi-san, apologize too.
I apologize.
The disability discrimination law prohibits unfair treatment based on disability. Rental agencies are no exception to this. You are absolutely right! Oike-san, find something quickly!
Yes. The rent is a little steep, but there are some disability-accessible apartments.
I can't say for sure until we see the actual apartment and the area around, but there are some candidates if you look hard enough, aren't there? We will be careful from now on. Please sign a contract with us. Absolutely not. Let's go then. Oike-san, what have you done? If this gets out at Sekai House, we're not gonna get away with just a scratch.
So sorry.
Koki-san, you didn't plan on looking for a place here from the beginning? You two don't feel comfortable here anymore, do you? I hope this is good medicine for them, and they changed their ways. It's a good opportunity. Why don't we go to the place across the street?
Oh, welcome. This way, please. You are the people I just saw across the street, right? My name is Harumi Nakai.
I'm looking for a place for these two. I think I'll just tour the place with them and not interfere too much since it's their home.
I think I can show you some properties in the location you're looking for. If you have time, I can show you around.
Yes, please.
We recommend this one. It's been designed so that there are no steps from the parking lot to the rooms, so you can get out of your car all the way to the front door in your wheelchair.
Wow.
The door handle is very long.
Yes, it's designed so that it's easy for a wheelchair user to grasp. And the doors are all slide doors. Oh, please, come in. The entire first floor is accessible to people with disabilities. If you need to go up to the upper floors, you will need to use the elevator. But of course, there is a mirror inside, so there's no need to worry.
The mirror becomes a rearview mirror.
At first, I was just gonna follow him, but as someone who works for a house builder, this tour was quite informative.
The switches are low, and the sinks in the kitchen are open, which is really helpful.
It's space overall, so it looks easy to move around too. And above all,
we'll choose this place.
Oh, you shouldn't make a decision now, and come to see the house at night as well. The environment can change from day to night.
I was impressed by her kind and courteous attitude and her personality. In the end, after viewing it at night, they decided on that property and signed the contract. Later that day.
Oh? You're from the other day.
Oh, Nakagi-san? The two from the other day were down because they had been treated badly at the store across the street. They were happy that Nakagi-san was able to introduce them to a nice place.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have a good impression of the female staff over there either. She clicked her tongue at me before. Come to think of it, I haven't seen her face recently.
But thank you very much for your help this time. Thank you.
No problem. Housing is an important part of human life. My mission is to find a home that meets the needs of each and every one of my clients.
Oh, if you have time, would you like to get something to eat so I can thank you?
What? You're right. Maybe it's a coincidence that we met again. But you don't have to thank me. Where shall we go?
Let's see. What do you like, Nakagi-san? By the way, after I checked later, I heard that the staff named Soka Oike had complaints before and was fired after this incident became a decisive factor. Housing is an important part of human life. I hope this kind perspective will spread more widely. I'm Koki Tomasaka. I'm a 25-year-old office worker. My parents own this apartment building, and I lived in one of their rooms. My two sisters lived next door to me. One was older than me, and the other was younger than me.
You are right to be worried, sis. What's wrong with him this time, huh? No idea. He's been like this all week. Good thing we're here.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. You don't have to keep coming here.
Shut up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's so annoying. You're not ugly, okay? Trust me. Stop beating yourself up over this.
So it all started about a week ago. I got invited to this matchmaking party by my colleagues, and
Tomasaka, you okay? You seem nervous. You should talk to the girls.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a bit nervous, that's all.
Oh, come on. This is a matchmaking party. This is no time to be shy. Come on, Tomasaka, loosen up. We're all friends here.
What a nice guy. Trying to help me out like this.
No need. You don't have to say anything.
Huh? Huh?
Hey, Hagiri, don't be rude. What? I'm just saying. He made a really bad impression on me. Like, he hasn't said a word. What's the point of talking to someone like that? It'll just be a waste of time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
Plus, he's ugly, and he probably has a terrible personality.
Huh? So yeah, I've been like this ever since. I mean, I never thought I was handsome or anything, but ugly? That hurts. Nobody's ever said that to me before, you know?
Don't listen to her. I mean, what kind of person says that at a matchmaking party? If anyone has a bad personality, it's her, right? For sure. What's the point of hurting someone like that for no reason? This is all her problem, not yours, so stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Thanks, bud. Maybe other people think that about me too. They just never said it. I don't know what to think anymore.
What?
Do I really look like I have a bad personality?
What now? I got an idea. You want me to ask my friend for help?
Help with what?
She's a beauty advisor. She used to be a hairstylist. Now she's like a personal trainer. She helps people make good first impressions.
Good first impressions?
Yeah, she says it's not about looks. It's about the way you laugh, the expression on your face, that sort of stuff.
Oh.
He's not ugly, but he can be pretty unfriendly.
6,319 damage to Koki's self-esteem.
And he's always mumbling.
Koki is in pain.
And his eyebrows are all over the place.
23.23 million damage to Koki's eyebrows. Koki has been knocked out.
Please call your friend.
All right, will do.
That weekend, my sister's friend came over. She was beautiful.
I'm Marin Shoji. Nice to meet you.
I'm Koki Tomasaka. Nice to meet you.
Aki, your brother is pretty handsome. Really? Yeah, if he trims those eyebrows, he'll look even better. You hear that? Okay, let me set up your hair first, then your eyebrows. Sound good?
Yeah, thank you. And so Marim got to work.
First, always make sure that your eyebrows and ears are showing, like this.
Okay.
And shave your beard off, unless you want to grow it out.
Okay.
Have you ever trimmed your eyebrows?
No, I don't know how.
Well, I'll do them for now, but if you don't feel confident, you can always go to beauty salons and stuff to get your eyebrows done.
I see.
Ta-da! See? What do you think?
Wow, I look much better.
Next, let me show you how to smile.
Marin, she's so nice. I don't know if I can do everything she told me, but I gotta at least try. I started taking her advice. I started paying more attention to how others saw me. At the office, I always remembered to smile. And talking to people, I looked them straight into their eyes. I also started practicing making small talk. I was never good at this, but I had to at least try. Then a few weeks later...
Tomasaka, you've changed a lot.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you look much better now. You're so full of energy. And I really enjoy talking to you.
Oh.
When someone compliments you, don't be too modest. Just thank them for the compliment. Then say something nice about them.
Right. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. And, you're very easy to talk to. I really enjoy working with you.
Thank you.
I worked in sales, so my numbers started going up. And now I could tell that I was getting better at this. I actually enjoyed talking to people now. Then one day, my colleagues invited me to this matchmaking party again. But this time I had no trouble talking to the women there.
Tomasaka, you changed. You're like a completely different person now. What happened?
Well, my sister introduced me to this beauty advisor and...
Beauty advisor? What did she tell you?
Yeah,
I wanna
I want to know.
Me too. Wow, I've come a long way. I'm actually talking to people now. I'm not scared at all. This is all thanks to Miriam. Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. This is fun and all, but I kinda wanna see Miriam. I miss her.
Hello. So, we meet again.
Huh? Do I know you?
It's me, remember? I saw you at the other table. Looks like you guys are having a blast. You're like a completely different person now. I almost didn't recognize you.
Oh, it's that girl from the other night. What does she want? Right.
You look pretty cute. You want my number?
Huh?
You can take me out on a date if you want.
Why would I do that? No thanks.
What? But the other night you were staring at me the entire time. You were after me, weren't you?
What? No. And remember what you said to me? You really hurt my feelings.
But that's the reason you changed, right? Then you should be thanking me.
I was able to change because of Marin, not you.
Marin?
Yes, she's great. Unlike you, she's a wonderful person. She's the one I like, so... Excuse me, I have to go.
Look at her. Shut down, pathetic.
Looks like you put her in a place.
Ugh.
I get it now. I know what I want now. This feeling that's been nagging at me. I'm in love with Marin. She's the one I want. I don't want anyone else. So I told my friends that something came up and left the party early.
Koki, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to thank you.
Thank me?
Yeah, you know, the makeover, all the great advice you gave me. You really changed my life for the better. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, Koki, glad I could be of help.
You're an amazing teacher, Marin.
I don't know about that. I just help people move in the right direction, that's all. You did all the work, Koki. You're the one that changed, not me.
I want to see you.
Huh?
Well, I mean, not right now, but whenever you have time.
Hey, look behind you.
Huh? Oh.
What are the odds, huh? When you called me, I was actually thinking about you. Then I see you walking right in front of me. So, what now?
Right. Let me think. We went to a bar and grabbed a drink. Then I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said yes. I loved everything about her. She was a girl of my dreams. I still couldn't believe that she was my girlfriend now. Why did you agree to go out with me, though? There are plenty of other guys out there, just saying.
What? Why would you ask that?
I mean, you're really pretty, so... I'm just saying you can probably get any guy you want.
You feeling insecure? I always thought you were handsome, Koki. I told you that the first I met you.
Yeah, but... I thought you were just saying that to be polite.
What? Seriously? I don't say things like that to people just to be polite. I really thought you were cute. You were really my type, you know?
I had no idea.
Still feeling insecure?
No, ma'am. She completely changed my life for the better. I was like a completely different person now. I was smiling more and I just felt better overall. Anyways, glad everything worked out. All right, I'm off to work. Hey, Sono, can I use your bike while you're gone? I'm at Sushi Sano, 26. Last week, my apartment caught on fire. So now, I was living with my best friend from college, Kiowa. I was still looking for a new place to move into. Sure? The code is 2525. Be careful, please. That's the only thing that survived the fire, so... That's when I got to the office. What? The CEO just disappeared?
Yeah, looks like he filed for bankruptcy and disappeared into thin air. I doubt we're getting paid. I'll let you know once I know more.
The CEO of my company ran off. Looks like I'm out of a job now. Just my luck. I don't know what to do anymore. I headed back to Kyo's apartment, devastated. But then, when I got back, he was nowhere to be found, and everything in his room was gone.
You looking for Kiowa? He moved out this morning.
Huh? All my stuff was gone. Everything was wiped clean. The only thing that was left was my bike. This can't be happening. Where am I gonna sleep tonight? I went to an ATM to get some cash, but when I got there, I realized my bank card was missing. I went to the bank to check my account, and there was only $9 left in my account. Can you freeze my account? I lost my card. Damn it, I forgot my password was 2525 too. Oh, I'm such an idiot. No answer. Damn it. What do? I gotta find a job or something. Both my parents were gone, so I couldn't go to them, and I had no relatives either. I had nothing. No job, no money, and no home. I got about $140 in my wallet, but that's it. I gotta find a job ASAP. I was in trouble. But I was used to having bad luck. It's been like this ever since I can remember. At least it's summer. I won't freeze to death. And I still got my bike. I just need a roof over my head. I'll be fine. When my apartment caught on fire, I ran into Kyowa near the station. He was really nice to me, even though we didn't really hang out that much in college. Sano, is that you? Huh? It's me, Kyowa. We're in the same lab group. Oh, right. Your apartment caught on fire? How awful. You can crash with me if you want, man. Really? Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, what are you looking for?
I need a place to sleep tonight, that's all.
I know just the right place then. Follow me.
Huh? So I followed this woman to this park. She took me to this place with a really nice view.
I always sleep here. Pretty nice, right?
Yeah, thanks.
So this is your first day, huh?
Yeah.
I can tell. Your clothes are still clean and so is your bike. Here, I'll give you some cardboard. Hold on.
She didn't ask me who I was or what happened. She was just helping me. Thank you so much for everything. May I get your name?
I'm Maria. I'm 23. You?
I'm Atsushi Sano. I'm 26.
Cool. Well, I gotta go look for supplies, so see you later.
Okay. Then she walked away. After that, I started looking for a job. Sorting work at a warehouse, $13 an hour. Pays by the day. It's a bit far, but I still got my bike. I better act quick before my cell phone bill arrives. So I called and applied for the job. I finished work at 10 p.m. that night. I stopped by the convenience store and charged my phone on my way back. When I got back, Maria was already there.
Hey, it's Sushi. You hungry? I got some bread and canned soup.
She's so kind and cute too. Oh, I got you something too. To thank you for everything you've done for me today.
You bought that? But why?
Well, I lost my home and my job, but I still have some cash in my wallet, so... And I got a job today, so no worries. Here.
Wow, thank you. It's been a while since I had a meal like this.
So, how long have you been doing this?
About a month. I used to live with my mom, but she died about a month ago. We were always poor, and after she died, I found out she was up to her neck in debt, and the loan sharks took everything away from me. And now I'm out in the streets.
Oh, I see. My parents died when I was a kid. I've always had bad luck ever since I was a kid.
You'll be fine, Atsushi. You should go talk to the people at the city office.
True, maybe I can apply for welfare or something. But honestly, I didn't want to do that. I could still work, and I wanted to support myself. Did you go to the city office yourself?
No, I don't know if I'm still in debt or not, but I don't want those loan sharks coming after me, so I don't want to go.
I see. Hey, I know. Let's go to a public bathhouse. We'll buy some cheap clothes for my tree.
What? No, it's okay. I can't let you do that. You should save your money, trust me.
Come on, I'm not taking no for an answer.
Hey, look, this is only $3.
I want the black ones.
I'm gonna go with yellow.
What about your shirt? This one is $3?
Look here, only $4 for 3.
Let's get those then. And you should get some underwear and stuff.
Right. Look, $3.90 for both of them. Wow, it's been a while since I took a nice bath. That felt incredible. Thanks again.
Sure, after everything you've done for me, that's the least I can do. Look, we'll get over this. I've been in worse situations. After that, I worked every single day and saved up $1,500 in 10 days. Maria took care of things at the park while I was gone. She even washed my clothes for me. It was nice having someone waiting for you after a long day's work. Maria, I need to tell you something.
Yeah?
I've been saving some money and I'm thinking about renting an apartment. And would you like to come with me? I asked a real estate agent and it's only going to cost 20% extra if I rent the place with a roommate. It'll be cheaper than renting separately. So what do you say? I can't just leave you out here, you know? So move in with me. Once things settle down, you can get a job too. We don't have to keep doing this. I love her so much.
You sure?
Of course. And so she moved in with me. Maria was so adorable. I worked non-stop to provide for the both of us. I went to the city office and got my certificate of residence. I was no longer homeless.
Hey, I got a job today. They even gave me leftovers. Come on, try some.
Thanks. She's so adorable.
I want to save up some money and build a tombstone for my mom.
Sounds like a plan. Then 2 months went by. We were doing pretty well for ourselves, but then something unexpected happened. I got my paycheck from the company I used to work at. It took them long enough. And not only that, I got a call from Okinawa. He apologized and came clean about everything. He even paid me back in full. I'm so sorry. That's fine. You're not mad? Why didn't you go to the police? I stole from you. I don't know, man. When I lost the apartment, you were the only one that offered to help me out, so... And I never really had any friends, so... I'm sorry, man. Then about 5 months later...
Atsushi, I'm gonna leave.
What? Why? Did I do something to upset you?
No, but these scary-looking guys came to see me at work today, and I can't get you involved in all this.
No, you can't go. Please stay. I'll do everything I can to protect you. I won't let these guys anywhere near you, Maria. I promise.
Atsushi, why are you so nice to me? Nobody's ever been so nice to me. I
have to protect her. Then someone started knocking on our door. Maria Kiritani, are you home? We're here on behalf of your late mother's brother. How can I be sure they're not lying? Look, I'll go home for today, but please read this. We're not here to hurt you. I'll be back tomorrow. Then the guy walked away. I could hear his footsteps fading into the distance. But we stayed still for a few minutes, just in case. Turns out the man at the door was telling the truth. The letter was from a man named Takamine, Marie's mother's older brother. The envelope contained pictures and birth certificates, so it looked pretty legit.
I've seen him before, in my mom's old photos.
So, as it turns out, Maria's parents didn't approve of her husband. She had no choice but to run away from home. But then when Maria was 1, her husband passed away. The letter said that Takamine wanted to take her in and that he wanted to build a tombstone for her late mother. Sounds like this guy is a real deal. And if he's got servants delivering letters for him, he must be loaded. Should be much better off living with this guy than me. Maria, you should go live with him. That's where you belong. Go be with your family.
Okay, I will.
The next day when I got home from work, Maria was gone. She left the keys in the mailbox. I knew she'd be gone, but still, I missed her like crazy. 5 days went by. I hated living by myself. I missed Maria so much. I couldn't stop thinking about her. What's the point of all this anyways? I don't feel like doing anything anymore. A few days later, when I was walking home.
Atsushi?
Maria?
That's him! That's the guy I was telling you about, Uncle Takamine. I want to be with him. Oh, if that's okay with you, of course.
I feel the same way, Maria. So she came back to me, and her uncle offered us both a job at his company. He owned a very successful food manufacturing company. I've always wanted a child, but my parents, they were strict, and we couldn't even get married without their approval. That's why I'm still single to this day. I wanted to run away from home, but I had to take over the family business, so I couldn't do that either, and, well, at least my sister got out. After that, Mr. Takamine adopted Maria. And a year later, he became my father-in-law.
We'll always be together. Always. And hey, remember that discount store we went to when we first met? The day we went to the bathhouse? I want to go back there.
Sounds like a plan.
Thanks for saving me.
Right back at you, baby! Wow, the sea is so beautiful. My name is Kaito Akamatsu. I'm a sophomore in college and I came to Okinawa to work at a resort during the summer vacation. I haven't been to Okinawa since my high school excursion. Alright, I'm gonna tour around the tourist attractions today in preparation for my part-time job starting tomorrow. I was on a long vacation because I wanted to work in the tourism industry in the future. I've already had part-time jobs at several resorts, including ski resorts and hot springs in the winter, and places to stay near the ocean in the summer. And this time, I have a part-time job at a resort hotel in Okinawa. My main job is concierge work in the lobby, bell work to carry guest luggage, and information work at the entrance. When you come to a resort job, the first thing you do is sightseeing. You can't do information work without knowing the local sightseeing spots. And that evening, I arrived at the resort hotel where I was gonna work. I'm gonna work hard and enjoy Okinawa on my days off. The resort in summer makes me feel liberated and my motivation is at its peak. The next day, I started my resort job in a tropical mood. Let me take your luggage to your room. Oh, thanks!
Hey, I want to go to the aquarium this afternoon. How do I get there from here?
There is a shuttle bus that leaves from our hotel. Please see the shuttle bus schedule in your room.
Oh, shuttle buses are convenient.
You've got a good memory, Akamatsu-kun. This is not your first resort job, is it? Yes, but this is my first time in Okinawa. You've been really energetic from day one. Keep up the good work!
Akamatsu-kun, this isn't your first time working at a resort, huh?
What? Oh, yes,
Oh, I'm Yuko Aoki, and I've been working here for a week now. But I'm used to it since I worked at a resort in Okinawa last year. Where's your hometown?
my hometown is Kanagawa, but I live in Tokyo now because my university is in Tokyo.
Really? I'm from Kanagawa too, but I live in Tokyo now because my university is in Tokyo. We're the same.
Oh, where in Kanagawa? Aoki-san, who had come to the resort for part-time work like me, was from the same hometown and we hit it off. I got along with other people, but I got along with Aoki-san so well that we went out together on our days off. Being able to work at a resort hotel with beautiful scenery and doing marine sports on days off is great.
Right? Everyone should have more fun.
I wonder if it's hard for everyone since they work on their feet all day.
I'm totally fine though.
Sorry, we're tired.
I'm glad you're here, Akamatsu-kun. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have anyone to hang out with.
Me too. Aoki-san seems to be an athletic type who loves all kinds of sports. I've always been confident in my physical strength since I was a kid too. We promised to enjoy marine sports in Okinawa on our day off again. A few days later, another college student part-time worker arrived. Nice to meet you. I'm Kuroda, a sophomore at U of T. This is my first resort part-time job, so I would appreciate your guidance. U of T, wow.
Akamatsu-kun, didn't you get sunburned yesterday? Doesn't it hurt? You have to take good care of it.
Oh, it might hurt a little.
You can borrow my lotion after work today.
Thanks. Customer's luggage, okay. Good work! What's your name? Kaito Akamatsu. Akamatsu-kun, huh? Which university you from? What? I'm from Sekafushi University. Oh, sorry, I've never heard of it. Yeah, I guess it's not as famous as U of T. Do you have time to work part-time at a place like this? Wouldn't it be better to go home and study for your future? No, I'm working here to get experience for my future. Huh, I think that's something you should learn before getting that kind of experience. What a jerk. You may be a smart student from U of T, but I didn't really like him that much. It just seemed like I was not the only one who thought so. And my fellow part-timers who at first were excited to hear that he was a U of T student began to complain about Kuroda-kun one after another. Kuroda was laughing when he heard I was a high school graduate.
He's always boasting about his education. Isn't he slow to learn his job?
I thought so too. Doesn't he make a lot of mistakes? The chief staff was a bit annoyed too.
It seems everyone is irritated with Kuroda-kun. We get that you went to a good university, but he should stop talking so much. Kuroda-kun, it doesn't matter to our guests whether this is your first time in Okinawa or not. They assume that an employee at this hotel is an expert on tourist attractions. It's outrageous that you're not only unable to answer their questions, but talk to them in a grumpy manner. Oh, Akamatsu-kun, you said it was your first resort job in Okinawa too. But you know the sites, don't you? How did you look them up? Well, I bought a guide before I came here and did some sightseeing on my own. That's wonderful. Thanks to that, Akamatsu-kun is very good at dealing with customers. He even calculates money quickly, too. Thank you. My family is in the customer service business, so I've been trained to respond to what customers want. Ah, I hope you can learn from Akamatsu-kun, Kuroda-kun. Kuroda-kun was often criticized for his many mistakes and bad attitude. I guess he didn't find it amusing that I was praised for it. Kuroda-kun started to glare at me every time he saw me. Hey, Aoki-san! You're off tomorrow, right? Wanna go somewhere with me?
Sorry. I promised to go out with Akamatsu-kun tomorrow.
With him? No, if you have something to do, why don't you go with me? Not with some guy from an Air Frank university. More importantly, Kuroda-kun, maybe you should read and study the manual a little more. I know it's hard to get used to working at a resort, but once you learn it, it'll get easier.
What? Okay.
The day after I went out with Aoki-san on my day off, Kuroda-kun's attitude was even worse than usual. I heard he invited Aoki-san out, so I kind of expected this to happen. Kuroda-kun must have feelings for Aoki-san. That's probably why he's so annoyed with me, who's close with Aoki-san. He seems frustrated. I hope he doesn't make any more big mistakes. But my fears came true. A customer's reservation was double booked on a day when all rooms were full during the busy season. Apparently, the rooms had already been booked online, but he received the reservation over the phone without properly confirming it. Kuroda-kun was the one who took the call from the customer, right? Why did you take the reservation on the same day? No, it wasn't me! What? Oh, I think it was Akamatsu-kun. What? No? I heard the phone recording, but it was Kuroda-kun's voice. No, I think it's the same voice on the phone. That's enough. Akamatsu-kun was dealing with another customer at the time of the call. Trying to blame someone else for your mistake is unacceptable. Why did you accept the reservation without consulting anyone? The main building is fully booked, so why don't we check to see if there are any rooms available in the annex?
That's right. We need to deal with the guest first, before we try to find the cause of the problem. I'll call the annex.
I'll go take care of the customers until they decide what to do.
Oh, I'll come with.
Yeah, please do. Fortunately, there was one room in the annex that was vacant due to a same-day cancellation, so the owner apologized to the guest and explained the situation, and the guest was accommodated there. Ugh, that was a close call today.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys hear? Kuroda quit his part-time job today. He's leaving tomorrow.
Oh? Well, that's what happens when you make a mistake like that.
I love working at the resort, but if you're not a good fit, you're not a good fit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people quit too soon.
Well, in Kuroda-kun's case, if he doesn't change his way of thinking, he won't do well no matter where he works part-time. I mean, I hope this incident wakes him up, because he's going to stumble even at his place of employment.
Yeah, and the next day, Kuroda-kun, who got scolded by his superiors, left the hotel. Even after that, I continued my part-time job. And finally, the day my term ends.
Found you. Akamatsu.
Oh, Aoki-san. Thanks for your hard work. You're leaving tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, my term is up. I have to go back to Tokyo tomorrow. Akamatsu-kun, the staff at the hotel was very sad to see you go. I'm sure they'll be really happy if you get a job here.
They asked you if you wanted to extend your part-time job too.
Yeah, but first I have to graduate from college, so I have to go home.
That's for sure.
Hey, do you mind if I complain a little bit at the end?
Yeah, what?
Kuroda-kun asked me out the night before he left.
What? Really? Aoki-san, I like you. Can we meet again when you get back to Tokyo?
No, I'm not sure about that.
How come? I'm sure you're gonna see that Akamatsu guy again when you get back to Tokyo, right? Why not me?
Why not? First of all, why are you talking like Akamatsu-kun is inferior to you?
That's because I went to UFT and he went to an Air Frank.
So what? Akamatsu-kun does his own sightseeing in the area where he works, and he knows the best places to visit and how to get there, as well as the history of the area. You don't even do your job properly. Who's the inferior one? Why don't you show us a difference in your knowledge rather than one-upping everyone with your educational background? I think what you do is really the F rank.
You're just in high spirits since the summer vacation, ain't you? Even if you go out with that guy, you'll break up with him by the time fall comes.
Don't make fun of me. And if you see me in Tokyo in the future, don't ever talk to me.
I would talk to you, stupid.
That's what happened.
I see. You sure told him off.
Because it's about someone I like. Of course it would anger me if they made fun of them.
What?
Can I contact you after I get back to Tokyo?
Yeah, let's hang out in Tokyo this time. We went back to Tokyo and we continued to see each other often after that. Eventually, we started dating. Our love that started with a summer resort job is not just a memory of one summer, but it's still going strong.
Resort jobs sound like a lot of work, but it sounds interesting. I hope you all enjoy your work and personal lives this summer. How did you guys enjoy today's story? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you guys next time.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.